New week equals new movies, reviewing news styles, coming theaters, DVD, and of course we can look at box office results on the weekend. What is up, guys? I'm back with movie news, so let's get to it. Let's get to new theater releases. We're starting off, unfortunately, not very promising, I guess. Now, this is the last week of October. Hardly it's coming to an end. It's been pretty good. This has been a great month, actually. It's made up a lot for September with so many standout films. As I recently saw Steve Jobs, loved it. Also, The Martian, Bridge of Spies. I thought The Walk was really good. I love Sicario. This has been such a great successes. So many good noteworthy films. But unfortunately, this seems to be an unfortunate low note. Caps off it on a low note. The first new release is Burnt. Directed by John Wells, script written by Stephen Knight, story written by Michael Calasinco or something like that. Starring Bradley Cooper, Sienna Miller, Alicia Vikander, Lily James, Uma Thurman, Emma Thompson, Daniel Bru, Omar Sy. And you guys may know about it. It's about this guy named Adam Jones who's going through some issues, and he's a chef and he's hoping to open his own restaurant, to get his own kitchen, and he's going to get a second chance and hopefully succeed creating a great restaurant. Now, here's one thing about this. It sounds too familiar like Chef, and actually, the original title to this movie was Chef, but because they didn't want to avoid confusion, they changed it to Adam Jones, then they changed it to Burnt. Now, in my opinion, it's just a dumb title, but whatever. Maybe it kind of makes sense. And the reviews, before the reviews were released, I was looking for... This movie had promise. I liked the first trailer. The second trailer made it out to be a bit too traditional. I'm wondering, okay, so is the movie more like the second trailer? Because, I mean, it looks somewhat promising, but at the same time, it just comes off a bit too traditional. It comes off more like the same stuff we've seen over and over again. This one's at 39%, 18 reviews. The script was from what I heard on IMDb Trivia, it was on the blacklist in 2007. So I'm wondering, how the hell did it, was that a draft that was rewritten before the film was put into production? Because that's the only way I can describe that. Because if this movie's not getting the most enthusiastic, getting really that good reviews from critics, how the hell did this get blacklisted? I don't understand. If you guys know what the blacklist is, it's a poll of the most liked. Like a list of the most liked Hollywood scripts that weren't produced into movies. So I'm wondering, what the hell? Oh, you guys are wondering, Jamie Dornan's supposed to be in this movie. Yeah, it was a 2-minute cameo that was cut out because test audiences did not approve of it. So yeah. Unfortunate to you guys, if you're fans of Jamie Dornan. Don't worry. You can look him in other stuff. Next one's Oklahoma. This is an older film that was made back in... This is like an old film. Old film is being re-released, I think. 95%, 22 reviews. Fred Zinnemann, Gordon McRae, Shirley Jones, Gene Nelson. Fred Zinnemann is the director. It's just renaming off the rest of the cast. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Probably be too long to watch it. I don't know. Maybe I'll catch it one day, but I don't know about that. Next one is Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, which is directed and co-written by Christopher Landon, who you may know was, I think, the co-writer of Disturbia, and I think he's also one of the people involved with the Paranormal Activity franchise. And let me tell you, this does look like something that could be fun and could have a B-movie sense of B-movie and all be fun. But I'm not too enthusiastic towards it because the comedy aspect of it just doesn't really hit for me. It's just very simple, some of the same comedy I've seen before. And yeah, because you already know it's a horror comedy with zombies in there. Yay, zombies! We all love zombies. We all love The Walking Dead. I've never seen that show. I will watch it one day. Please don't hate on me. Anyways, I don't know. The Batman trailer was kind of cool, but you know what? I'm not too hyped for this movie. It could be a fun B-movie. I don't know, but you guys know one thing. It's hard to sell me on horror films and comedies based on trailers. You have to sell me them on the reviews. That is it. If this one doesn't get the most enthusiastic reviews, I'm probably turning it down. I'm sorry if you don't want that, but that's just me. That's how I act. And besides, man, I'm in high school. Sure, I can get money from my parents, but the thing is, I don't really want to waste so much money. Just go to a matinee if I'm ever going to watch it. I don't know. I'm just not really a big fan of these genres. They really have had a lot. They have received they really have some of the worst. Some of them have produced some of them have been some very bad movies. There's rarely any good ones anymore. And that pisses me off because there can be good films that come out of both these genres. It's just really sad. I don't know, it could be fun, but I'm not too hyped for it at this point. Next one is Our Brand is Crisis, which is, I think, a satirical comedy directed by David Gordon Green. I think it's written by Peter Strahan or something like that. Comment below. Starring Sandra Bullock, Billy Bob Thornton, Anthony Mackie, Zoe Kazan, Scoot McNairy, and 41%, 17 reviews. The movie looks like another traditional comedy and didn't really like the set. I'm wondering, okay. I'm thinking the satirical elements of it won't be that good for what I thought. It just looked a little bit more like a traditional comedy, and like I said, guys, you can't sell me on a comedy based on trailers anymore. Sure, you can get some comedies that could work, but overall, reviews are really the only real thing that can sell me. You can say there's some exceptions, but overall, reviews are the only thing I trust on to whether or not I should go see a comedy in movie theaters or not. This one doesn't really seem to sell it, and that's really sad because David Gordon Green's a very talented director. I've only seen really Pineapple Express, and I understand he's a very talented guy, but I don't know. I really don't. I'm going to be probably skipping it, unless I have to see it with somebody else. I'm not looking forward to it much at all. Next one is The Wonders, which is a coming-of-age drama, I believe. It has 96%, 24 reviews. No real, well, Monica Bellucci sound familiar to you? There's no really well-known cast members here. And there's actually a consensus written on here. The Wonders offers a charming coming-of-age tale that doubles as a quietly effective tribute to a vanishing way of life. Now, I don't know exactly. Central Italy. Beekeepers. I don't really know much about it. Maybe I can find it one day and check it out, but overall, I don't think we'll ever really see it. Next one is this film called Love. An art house drama, I believe. 50%, 16 reviews, not very promising. There's nothing really I know about this. I don't really watch a lot of trailers because they love to ruin movies these days. And to be honest, I don't know what to think of this movie. I really don't. We'll leave that in the unknown for now. Next one is a drama called Carter High. Supposed to be a sports drama? I think so. Could be another generic sports film, who the hell knows. If you like that, go ahead if you can ever find it anywhere, but I don't know, I'm just not too enthusiastic. Next one's a documentary, The Price We Pay. 3 good... Hold on a minute. Oh, it turns out it's my dad sneezing again. It seriously is hard for me to really do a review in full with this shit, but let's just continue on. Documentary deals the history of tax avoidance by wealthy citizens and giant corporations. This could be interesting. With the 3 good reviews, it seems to be promising, but don't know much about it. Just not too enthusiastic in overall. Don't have much opinion. She sneezes. My dad sneezes very loud. Another horror comedy, Freaks of Nature. No reviews posted. Vanessa Hudgens. Where have we seen her? What I'm doing, guys. Don't know much about it, so I'll leave it at that. Another one is The Armor of Light. An evangelical mother, comment below if I pronounce that wrong, and the mother of a teenage shooting victim who asks is it possible to be both pro-gun, pro-life. 1 bad review posted, so I don't know really what to think about it at this point, but who knows, it could be interesting as a documentary. The other one is General Luna. Don't know really about this. Trabajar Cansa, Hard Labor. Comment below if I pronounced that completely wrong, like that version of the title. The one is the English title's Hard Labor. 1 bad review, so unfortunately it's a little bit not very promising so far. I don't know, I'm just taking it too far. Laura Reed's another one, 2 good reviews, so that's a little promising. Another one is Sex, Death, and Bowling. It's a comedy. Like I said, it's hard to summon comedies. Adrian Grenier. Huh. The guy from Entourage? Vince? What? Okay. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Venitus, I think they pronounce it. No one seems to be enthusiastic about it. 53% want to see it. That's very sad. Okay. Huh. The Martian, an IMAX 3D experience. That's true. It's going to be an IMAX. Aren't they releasing it in IMAX? Oh wait, no, that was 3D. Well, it's kind of cool if you're getting The Martian in IMAX. I love The Martian, guys. You guys know that. I loved it. But I'm not going to pay extra to see IMAX. Red Herring, another film. Don't know much about it. Don't know the cast. Last release of theaters. One good review. It's called Making Rounds, a documentary. Sorry I go over these very lightly, but you know what, guys? I don't know much about this stuff, so what do you want from me? Okay, so let's get to the DVD releases. Yay, yay, DVD releases. I love them so much. I don't know, guys. I'm saying shit as it is. There seems to be some promising, really. There's been seeing some pretty good releases, and probably the one that's going to get the most love is The Gift. I love The Gift. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. It's a major surprise. The trailers did not do film justice at all. Great debut from Joel Edgerton as director. He's also a very good writer. He's written films before, so this isn't his first film he's written. And also, he's good at acting in it. Same for Jason Bateman, Rebecca Hall. They're great. It has 93%, 138 reviews. The Gift is wickedly smart and playfully subversive, challenging the audience expectations while leaving them leaning on the edges of their seats. I love the film. It's very different it was really a big surprise. I really am happy how it turned out. I'm happy that it wasn't just another generic stalker thriller. Actually, it was a lot more than that. And I'm so happy how it turned out. I couldn't love the film anymore. It's one of my favorites of the year. And that's really it. I love it. Thank you, Joel Edgerton. If you haven't seen it in theaters, I recommend checking it out. I really, really recommend it. The next one is Southpaw. Now, the trailers are way too spoilery, unfortunately. And I wasn't looking forward to the movie that much because, I was kind of looking forward to it, but I never really got the chance to see it in theaters. We don't go to movies that much in New Jersey. We went much more when I went down there for spring break in Florida, mostly because it really was me and my mom there, and I saw the movies a lot there. I saw Wild, Still Alice, and wait, what else did I see there? I don't think I saw anything else there. One thing I know is that we were just busy seeing movies. We were just seeing lots of good movies there, and I was happy we saw them a lot more commonly. It was just awesome for me. But anyways, let's get something else. Now, this movie has 59%, 188 reviews. Jake Gyllenhaal delivers an impressively committed performance, but Southpaw beats it down with a dispiriting drama that pummels viewers with genre cliches. It has 79% from audiences. Audiences, though, I think, are a lot more forgiving than the critics are. I think critics are a bit too cynical or something like that, too nitpicky, or just, maybe they want something more original. And I don't deny, and if that is the case, I don't deny that. I understand that because I do want originality as well. There's just a shortage of that. Even though films can do cliches well, I just want more originality. We all do. We all do. I don't know, I may check it out one day. I was never very enthusiastic towards it. I was kind of hoping for it, but I feel like it's just like another boxing movie. And it kind of does, but I don't know. Some people get a lot more positive praise, like other critics like Chris Stuckman. I think Austin Putnam. But, I may give it a shot. This one I've heard not very good things about. I never even heard anyone talking about this movie at all. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what to I don't know what else to say. Max. Directed by Bo Jockin, written by him and Sheldon Lettich or something like that. Comment below. He was, I think, one of the writers for Rocky 4 or something like that. One of the Rocky movies, if you know the one, comment below. Has Josh Wiggins, who, yes, I do know. I was friends with him. I haven't really talked to him for a while, but I do know about it. But yeah, I do know he was also in Hellion with Aaron Paul. But I did not see Hellion, unfortunately, but what can you do? I don't know much about it. All I like the critics did not like it. The schmoes didn't like it at all. And Austin Putnam didn't like it either. And also did the real Mr. Robinson. He didn't like it either. It has 35%, 82 reviews from critics. Audiences gave it 73%, but whatever. Max has contentions and tries to harken back to classic family-friendly features, but its disjointed, manipulative plot overwhelms the efforts of its talented human and canine stars. Also, Nick Yakabuchi, who does Spoiler Saturdays reviews on We Live Film, he didn't like the film either. He really did not like it. I'm not surprised. Well, I mean, I didn't see it for myself, so there's a lot. People are not really liking this film. Maybe there's a reason why. I've heard some things about it, so I'm thinking, yeah, maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe there's a reason why people don't like it that much. But I don't know. I may check it out one day, but based on the reception it's getting out, I think I'll be probably the majority of critics here. I don't know. We'll wait and see. And the last one, which is probably the most hated one on the list of the new releases, is Pixels. Directed by Chris Columbus, produced by Madison, has Adam Sandler in it, Peter Dinklage, Kevin James. Well, Peter Dinklage is actually promising, but unfortunately he's wasted. Michelle Monaghan, Jane Krakowski, Sean Bean. What? Josh Gad. We love him as Olaf, but anything else? I don't know. Hold on a minute. I am constantly interrupted all the time because of all this stuff. You see, like I said, it's hard. But let's just continue on. Yeah, Josh Gad, he's a bit of a hit or miss with some people. I've seen Jobs, and to be honest, I don't hold that film much regard anymore. I love Steve Jobs. That one is great. That's the one you should be seeing. That's when the shit came out in 2015. But no! 2013. But no! Ashton Kutcher isn't bad. The film didn't explore him as a character. Didn't do Steve Jobs justice. Anyway, let's continue on. Brian Cox. Just overall, it's also written by Tim Herlihy, I think they pronounce it below, Timothy Dowling. The script was, and it's based on Patrick Jean's short film, the same name. I've seen the short film, it's pretty cool, I think it has some cool visuals, and it does make the best of its low budget. And it's a short film. I think it's pretty cool. This film just seems like this film cost over $80 million and it's a success at the box office. I'll tell you one thing about this review. It's just sad. I've heard so many bad things about this movie. People are hating it. The real Mr. Robinson, Austin Putnam, well, he didn't hate as much. Nostalgia Critic, in a way, did. Also, Chris Stuckman. The Flick Pick. This film has got, also Jeremy Jones. This film has gotten a lot of hate. I'm thinking, now I wasn't looking forward to this movie really much at all because like I've said many times before, I'm not an Adam Sandler fan. I don't like his style of humor is way too dated now. I don't think he's funny anymore. I hate Grown Ups 2. I hate Paul Mall Cop 2. He was producing it, so you can tell it has a bit of his stamp in there with his humor in there. Overall, he just has a very juvenile sense of humor that he doesn't really try to adapt or really do anything new with. And overall, it just comes off as repetitive and only for kids because kids will laugh at anything. Really, that's the case because those films just really lose their appeal. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, but that's really it for the kinds I've seen so far. I have not seen The Wedding Singer, and I do know this guy's very talented. I like Reign Over Me. I like funny people. I think the film's a little underrated. I don't think it's great, but I think it gets a little bit too much hate from people. Point is, I don't like his style of humor anymore. He really doesn't seem to be doing anything new with it, and it is very sad because this film could have been good, but unfortunately, I think knowing the fact it's Happy Madison involved is a warning for, oh yeah, you're wasting your goddamn money on this, and you should invest your money in something more, something good actually, because no one's liking this. People have been shitting on it, and I don't know, I may check it out, and who knows, I may lose my shit too. Because yes, I've heard spoilers, I'll try to go into this movie with an open mind, but overall, I don't think it's very promising. And like I said, I'm not an Adam Sandler fan, I don't like his style of comedy anymore. He doesn't really appeal anymore, he doesn't do anything new with it. Overall, just not really a big fan of him. I just think, yep, just stop, please. Or just adapt because you need to give the times. You're way out of there. You're way out of place. Come back, Sandler. And actually, I think there's one review that really gets my point around well, especially when I was talking about him adapting. Check out the Nostalgia Critics review for Pixels. I'll put the link to that in the description below. Okay, so let's go to box office results for the weekend. Now, these are actuals. Cool. Number 1, holy shit. This is in its 4th week. Last week it was number 2. Now it's number 1. Again. The Martian. $15,732,907. I'm thinking, this movie is still a hit 4 weeks later? Holy shit! Don't get me wrong, I love this movie. It's one of my favorites of the year. It's a standout without a doubt. But holy crap, this thing is still big. 4 weeks into its release. Shit. Man, that's unbelievable. And undeniably, it's a big success. And I am very happy how it turned out. I really can't praise the film much more than I loved it. And overall, it's a triumph for Ridley Scott and Matt Damon to return to form for Ridley Scott. And it's one of Damon's best performances. I really hope for... There's no denying it's going to be nominated for a lot of technical Oscars, but I'm hoping for some more, like Best Picture, Director, Adapted Screenplay, Actor. But, whatever. Number 2 is Goosebumps. I did not see this film, and last week it was number 1, and that's cool. Beating up the Martian, actually. Ooh. Sounded weird. But 15,525,901. No, I did not see this movie in theaters. I have not seen it yet. Maybe I might give it a shot. Some people are saying it's a solid film. You can have fun with it. It's probably bigger if you're more of a fan of the Goosebumps books. And if you grew up with the Goosebumps, you're probably more nostalgic. But I think I may enjoy it if I catch it in the theaters, maybe. I don't know. Number 3 is Bridge of Spies. And it's actually the second consecutive week it's number 3. 11,374,203. Not a big hit as you think it'd be, with the fact that it's a collaboration between Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks. Maybe the competition's just too much for it. But it's not as big a success as it could be. But I do think it hasn't made its budget back worldwide yet. But it will. It's inevitable. I loved it, guys. I did. I'll do a review on that soon. Next one is The Last Witch Hunter, which I heard was really bad. The film takes itself too seriously. It's so stupid, has bad CGI, bad action scenes. Overall, it's a joke, and Vin Diesel's not good in the movie. Overall, it's a bad movie, and it's not worth your time. You may enjoy it from a B-movie sense, but not very good. 10,812,861, number 4. Yeah, not a promising first week, and I'm not expecting anything really good. I'm not expecting success out of this film at all. Underperforming, which is very sad. You're not supposed to underperform your first weekend. 5, Hotel Transylvania 2, 8,883,348. Number 5 last week as well. Well, it seems that it's 5 weeks into its release. Holy shit. Cool. I don't have much to say on that. It's like, oh yeah, it's in its 5th week of release. Cool. Yeah. Didn't see it. Didn't see the first one. May give it a shot, but so far I don't really know. Number 6. I'm surprised it's even made the millions. Paranormal Activity. The Ghost Dimension. 8,070,493. How the hell are these things making money at the box office? It's obvious when you have a wide opening that you're not going to get anywhere. People are getting tired of this franchise. Some people are still paying to see it. I don't understand why. And yeah, this film's getting hated shit on by critics. And it's supposed to be the final installment of the franchise. Want to bet they're going to try out another one? Because I don't think that's impossible because Hollywood does stuff like that. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Just die, you stupid franchise. No one cares. Number 7. Steve Jobs. 7,105,735. Let me tell you how much of a change that is from the previous week. 369.7%. How many more theaters? 2,433. How many theaters did it have during that weekend? During this weekend, 2,493. Only 60 theaters. Love the movie, guys, and this obviously is promising. Hopefully it'll get bigger in the weekends to come. Hopefully that it will beat out The Ghost Dimension, maybe Transylvania 2 and The Last Return, but I have no idea. 8 Crimson Peak. 5,666,525. Man, this is disappointing. 48 million worldwide. I don't know if it'll be making back its $55 million budget. $55 million budget, it may, but overall this is very disappointing because I was excited to see this movie. The reviews were solid but not very great, and I was a little disappointed. The reviews for from Austin Putnam was very sad. Impression Blend, Mariana, very positive. Holy shit. Chris Stuckman, disappointed. I just don't know how to really think. I do want to see. I kind of want to see it for its art style, and I love Guillermo del Toro. I've only seen one film really of his that he's directed. I've seen the Hobbit movies. He co-wrote them. I love Pan's Labyrinth a lot. I do. I have not seen the Hellboy movies. I have not seen The Devil's Backbone or Kronos. But anyways, hopefully I can see it one day. Number 9 is The Intern. $3,787,39. Pretty solid week. Pretty solid run for this movie. I have not seen it yet. I don't have much of a hope to. Like I said, the reviews aren't as great, and you can't start comedies anymore. Maybe a bit too harsh towards it. But who knows? I may give it a shot one day. But so far, I'm not too much in the mood for it. I may check it because there's nothing really promising out this week. I gotta see something from previous weeks. I don't know. I'll be busy with fans, so I think that may get in the way, actually. I guess the timing couldn't be any better. I don't know. Number 10 is Sicario, 2,844,855. That movie was undeniably a success, $62 million worldwide. Thank God. The movie is great. I love it. It's a standout. Thank God. First ever Denis Villeneuve film. I'm not kidding. I have not seen Prisoners, Incendies, Enemy, anything like any of his previous films. Hate on me. I'll watch them. Love this film. Cool. Now, let's see. This is a film that's going to be one of the biggest bombs of 2015. Panned. $2,620,197. And it's in its third week. How much is it made worldwide? $29,909,891. How much is it made worldwide? Ugh. Bad taste in my mouth. Sorry, that disgusted you. $93,709,891. Okay, maybe not as big as a bomb as maybe Jupiter Ascending or something like that. I have no idea. But yeah, this is very sad. This could have been much better. I actually was looking forward to it because it looked beautiful. I love Hugh Jackman. We all do. It looks promising, but I was still skeptical. Like, you know me, I'm way too skeptical. But that's because a lot of projects do turn out very bad. There's some that could be good, but turn out to be disappointing. It does make me sad, but whatever. Number 12 is Woodlawn. $2,575,337. It's actually been getting good reviews. So that's kind of interesting. I think it was like a faith spirituality film or something like that. I don't know. But it has been good reviews, so that's kind of nice to hear. Number 13 is Rock the Casbah. $1,470,592. Oh yeah, this thing is dead. This thing's gonna bomb big time. Sorry, Bill Murray. Sorry, Barry Levinson. You failed. This film could have been good, but I wasn't looking forward to it at all, really, because I just wasn't really sold on it. And knowing the horrible reception it's been getting from critics, and the fact that it's just bombing at the box office, yeah, this thing is dead in the ground. There's more films I could be covering, but you can look this up for yourself. You can go to boxofficemojo.com and check it out for yourself. There's just way too many films for me to really look into, but whatever. I mean, I enjoy looking at these movies with you guys. You can check these out. You can check out Box Office Mojo for yourself, and also I really want you to check out the Nostalgia Critics Pixels review. The link is down in the description below. Anyways, guys, that's movie news for this week. Comment below, are there any releases that you're looking forward to? Are there some that I've missed? Are there some you're skipping? Are you excited for any DVD releases? Are there some that you're skipping? Are there some that you're not going to rent? Are there some that I missed? The box office results, what do you think about them? And do you have any predictions for this week? I used to do that, but I'm not really doing them anymore. It's not, I don't know, I'm just not really into that anymore. Comment below, subscribe to the channel for more videos.